Welcome to Irontite Products. We're going to talk today a little bit about our electromagnet, which is online. But first off, electromagnet, what is it? It's to actually show a crack in a cast iron cylinder head. And we've got, it comes in a green box. This thing is sturdy. It's stackable. If it gets dirty at all, you just take and wipe it right off. It doesn't leave any trail. And we've got all these components. Actually, we've got 6 foot of cord going to the wall. It's an AC unit here, but it's a DC magnet. So we've got all the electrical components inside here. We've got a lit light bulb in here to light the immediate area of where the north field and south field will actually create a magnetic field on a cast iron cylinder head. All right. We are using a powdered iron, which is, in this case, we supply it with 1 pound of white to get you out of the gate. That would be put into a spray bulb where you could actually dust the powder down onto the face of the cylinder head. This would actually set on top of the cylinder head. You press the button down. You don't have to hold the handle of the button to have it activated and stay charged. You can have both hands free, okay? You don't have to hold the button down again. So you got both hands free. You want to shut that magnetism off in that casting, you press the button again, it breaks that magnetic field. So there's no more charge going to that casting. You always want to check a casting in 90 degrees apart of what that magnetic field does. It actually, with the magnetic powder tries to fill the void of the crack. Okay, so anywhere between that pole where you put that magnetic powder down onto, it's going to stand up, and that's where that break of the metal would be. It'll actually show the crack right in between the casting. So it's a quick detection, and then you can go further with what type of repairs or what you're going to do to repair the casting to take it back where you want it to be. This powder comes in different flavors. You can actually get a yellow, which is a gold, we call it, but it's actually a yellow color. This is actually a white. It's a light gray. It's very fine. Okay. We also have a gray, which is a darker gray, but it's a more granular product. It's a lot less because it's less pulverized. It's not ground up as much. So, but it just depends on the operator which one they want to use. A lot of people use the white because it shows up a nice color, but then you'll find some that want to use the yellow, some you want to use the gray. So, but this comes in a nice kit, but you plug it in the wall, you activate it. Once it's on a casting, it'll put a magnetic charge in the casting. You spray it down with the powdered iron, and if there's a crack or break in the casting, it'll light up. I had a customer in New York years ago where he couldn't figure out why he got a set of bus heads back. He already did a valve job. He did a guide work to it. The head's complete. It's sitting in his shop. It just came in. I show up. And he goes, and I says, well, did you use electromagnet? Where did you magnaflux it? He goes, what are you talking about? The guy's an experienced machinist. He goes, no, I don't know. What are you talking about? So I had one on my truck. I brought it in, same unit we got here, like this. Set it up on there. We dusted it down. There was cracks in 3 of the 4 chambers of the cylinder head he had. He couldn't believe it. It just lit up. He goes, how do I get one of these? I goes, write me a check. So he bought it on the spot. But I mean, it just happens that way. But I mean, these things, they do work. We test these. We make this 100% ourselves right here in the United States, and we test them at 92 pounds lift. It is a strong unit. It's not for the shy and bashful. Okay, this will show you if where that crack is at, and it'll show where the ends are once you drill a hole in the casting or open that area up. It'll make sure that crack occurred from the water jacket area up or from the surface down into the water jacket area. So very visual. And with this light on here, it's a nice little added unit. I mean, it lights up that immediate area. So it's a strong unit made right here in the United States. We're here for you. We want to keep America's wheels rolling. We don't want you to have any boomerangs coming back in your shop. So, think about us. We're thinking about you. We're here for you. Just give us a shout.